starting conversations that ends conversation.
Why is your wife divorcing you?
Got a way of starting conversations that ends conversation.
Okay, that was a good intro. It completes the picture when you have a banjo and a raccoon hat.
It does.
It does. All right, welcome back to Tina and Karen Do the Kubai. Of course, I'm Karen.
I am Phil.
Of course, subbing in for Tina because Tina's a useless hack who can't make it one trip down to the Tacoma area, even though it's clearly better with our terrible streets and homeless population.
We've increased potholes by 15% this year.
Oh, good. We're on the productive end.
Yeah.
Great. Anyways, so what we're going to do right now... I should probably segue into this, but...
Yes.
Earlier today, I was listening to a podcast from Professor Jordan Peterson. Do you listen?
Haven't got a goddamn clue.
Okay. Anyways, he's a professor in psychology, but he talks a lot about Marxism. And one of the things he was talking about was propaganda posters from the Soviet Union. And one of the posters was fucking terrifying to think that back in the 1920s with the Soviet-era Russia...
This is the Gulag era.
They had such a bad famine and starvation that there had to be posters put out that urged parents not to eat their children. That's how starving their people were. But it got me into the idea that I'd like to do a little segment where we reacted to some of the more absurd and kind of silly propaganda posters out there.
This is the time when Modest Proposal was not satire.
Yes. Anyways, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to queue up some posters. Some are from USA, some are from USSR, a lot are from USSR. Some are from Nazi Germany, some are from wherever. But these are some of the funnier posters I could find in a short amount of time. And we're just going to talk about some of them. But here we got our first one. So for those who can see, keep mum, she's not so dumb. Careless talk costs lives.
Okay.
And this is part of a series of posters like this one. This is one I found just immediately.
So this is like any marriage, right?
It's the idea that men treat women like, oh, she might be a spy, so I shouldn't just tell her anything.
Well, or
she's not so dumb. That's the key word.
Yeah.
That's the key word.
So yes.
From a simpler time that was probably more correct.
I'm surprised they didn't put that in italics.
I think we were at that period of time. We were more closer to the truth, but it was a less PC time.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If you were designing this poster about keeping mum, would you put an exclamation point at the end of it?
It's a very good point. Why do they even have that there? It's so silly. So, clearly in this picture, he's talking to his friend. She's overhearing it, and she might be a spy. Or she might pass it along. Girls like to gossip.
Yeah, but see, she's damn sexy.
Yeah, she is.
Well, so, I might trade my life for something like that sexy.
But it's not just your life you're trading. You're trading the lives of all your comrades.
Shit, comrade, fuck him.
Not comrade, that's the wrong term. Your fellow soldier.
What? No, we're talking about Gulag era comrade.
Well, no, but I think this is obviously an American poster, or at least European English, because it's in English.
In English, yes.
So it's do you think anyone from communist Russia dressed like her?
I would say someone from 1920s, maybe Chicago or New York, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Bloated capitalist era. But anyways, I'm going to have to circle it all the way back to the beginning. Okay, this one's weird.
Okay.
But this one basically translates to shame on you, chatterer. Factory workers who can't keep secrets are hurting the Third Reich. So this is from Nazi Germany. I don't fucking get it at all.
Duck.
It's a duck.
It's a goddamn duck.
It's so weird.
It's quacking.
But that's so stupid. That's all I have to say about it, really. It's just
sure that's not what Nazis actually look like.
But the mess, I wasn't alive back then, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have giant duck heads.
Why would it be a duck?
They translate to shame on you, chatterer. Factory workers who can't keep secrets are. So once again, this is the idea that by talking too much, you might be spreading information to the wrong side.
But that's really derogatory towards ducks.
I don't get it.
Why a duck? It's just saying a duck is quacking out.
What the fuck is wrong with Donald?
I don't. You never could understand the bastard.
So exactly. So why does it matter if you tell your secret to a duck?
I don't know.
It doesn't fucking matter. I don't know. It's just, this
Well,
one.
you know, this was in the days of Nazi experimentation. They might have actually like put a duck's head
Spliced a head onto a factory. What do you gain out of that?
I don't know. You can feed them crap.
It's a stupid fucking picture.
Yes, it is.
Okay, this one is okay. This one's pretty good for a number of reasons. First off, It translates to save up and buy a car. This is from the USSR. For one, buying a car is pretty normal to the capitalist world.
Sure.
For one, so it's stupid for that. For a second. Second reason,
He's
this
not
guy
looking
is
at the road.
He's not fucking fit to drive a car.
What is he doing?
First off, he's driving in the center of the road.
Yeah.
So he's gonna run into people. He's not looking the way he's going. And third and most important, look at his fucking face. Does that look like a guy who is just perfectly suited to driving a car?
Well, first of all, it's a shit-eating grin.
He's hammered.
No.
He's fucking hammered. That is totally the look of a guy who decides that, like, you know what, I'm okay to drive. Okay.
You say this, but I've got to give him props on his hand on the wheel. Look at the 12 o'clock position on that.
That's not
that
appropriate.
That car is not swerving. He's got it going. He's got it pegged down the center of the road.
I guarantee you, he's heading for the lake. This is what Russians look like.
Well, you know what's even more disturbing about this?
What's it?
If I'm sitting in the back seat, wouldn't I see myself in the rearview mirror?
So who's he looking at?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what
He's literally just like so fucking. Oh,
yeah, exactly. God. This is Ken's last photograph.
So the average Russian is drunk about 30% of his life.
Dimitri's last photograph.
Dimitri's last photograph. That lake he's heading straight for it. And once again,
what does he have in his hand? Is that like some kind of like?
I think brochure.
Okay.
I have no fucking idea.
Man, look.
It's just especially funny because it's basically saying save up and buy a car. This is the beautiful communist world we live in where you can afford a car.
He's not handing him a car.
No, it's not
handing
being
him
handed.
a piece of paper.
So what is it?
Maybe it's the title. Hopefully it's the title.
I'm assuming it's the title.
Okay.
All right. But
title is confirmed.
I just love his expression. That guy is not suited to drive. That's the best they could do of finding a guy who looks like he's happy about driving.
No.
He's hammered. He's fucking hammered.
Look at his eyes. Yeah, it looks like there's...
He's vaguely aware he's driving.
He's got droop eye.
Okay. So this one was... when you ride alone, you ride with Hitler. Join a car sharing club today.
That's fucking messed up.
I don't even understand the message.
I know the message, but like for all the Californians out there, they're pissed.
I don't get the... Okay, so I get the messages. We're trying to promote carpooling. Yes, but why, when you're riding alone, are you riding with a ghost version of Hitler? Specifically, they didn't draw Hitler in the car with him. They drew a ghost version of Hitler.
Well, it's funnier that way, but no, they're saving gas. They got to put gas into the military machine. Fucking.
Do you think, like, if you drove your own car to work, it means you're supporting Nazi Germany?
No, listen, like, I'm terrified of driving my vehicle. Like,
I know you are.
Well, no, I cycle every day, but one of the things, like, I was thinking about the other day is that my truck takes 15 gallons of gas. And
it's a small truck.
It's a medium-sized truck.
I think. The way that we build trucks nowadays, I think that's a small-sized truck.
Well, okay, it takes a week and a half to go through the gas. But I was thinking to myself, why don't I just get 15 gallons and just put them on my lawn and just light them on fire? That would seem like an environmental hazard, right?
I suppose so, yeah.
But I'm doing it every week and a half. In my fucking truck.
But this poster obviously is from the 40s or 50s where they didn't know the environmental hazards of CO2 emissions. So what the fuck are they trying to promote? Saving gas for the war effort.
Yes. It's gotta be it.
There's no other reason for it. I just think it's a stupid message to say if you ride alone, you're driving with Hitler.
No, it's totally...
Ghost Hitler.
No, it's terrible. What if that guy's lonely, doesn't have any friends?
You would rather be friends with Hitler?
Maybe he lives in North Dakota.
No, this is a philosophical question I want you to ask. If you were so desperate for a friend, would you befriend Hitler? You're a lonely man, and Hitler gives you the time of day. Perhaps you like discussing art, or perhaps exterminating the Jewish population.
No, there's that line. Only then.
Common ground.
Only then, yeah. But what about that line from Hamlet? Like they ask Hamlet, like, whatever, like, isn't Denmark your prison? He goes, no, if I was trapped in a nutshell, I'd still be the king of infinite space. I mean, fuck, like, you can. There's a lot inside your head that's better than fucking Hitler.
Okay. We solved the crisis that's facing America right now.
All right.
Would you befriend Hitler? That philosophical question we all
Absolutely
need to question. Okay, never befriend Hitler. Okay. This one's particularly just funny to me because. Okay, so this translates to building a better tomorrow. Okay, but let me explain the first off, his face is expressionless. He's not happy about.
Look at his fucking jumpsuit, like. Where was he from? Like,
this is USSR. This is Soviet Union.
Definitely blue collar.
But it's all I'm gonna say about that. So the building.
Hey, look at the background.
The background's the next point I'm gonna bring
There we
up.
go.
It's a 1-bedroom apartment that's completely fucking empty. No,
This here, comrade.
You could easily
this empty apartment.
You could easily retranslate it into. You could really
Look at the fine radiators we have.
You can easily retranslate this picture into, oh fuck, they stole everything.
This is before he turned around. He's not seeing the apartment yet. He's just opened the front door. He's got his clients with him. Hey, check this. Oh, what the fuck?
No, this is communist Russia for you. This is so happy I actually live indoors.
I think it must be the orange shag carpet. You know, like you gotta love it.
That was ahead of its time. That didn't hit America till the 70s. They really were ahead of their time.
It's fucking Ruskies.
Anyways.
Oh, already love this one. Wait. This was last night in my house.
All right, now tell me, what would you gather from this message? What do you think this is trying to say?
If you drink enough, pigs will cut your lawn.
That might be a better message.
Okay, what's the message?
If you overeat, you're a capitalist pig.
Ah, fuck those guys. What does that have to do with, like, overeating?
First off, it's not even overeating. His meal was half a fish.
Look, he's vomited the rest of it out, for Christ's sake.
That's because he's drinking vodka, man. It's a fucking Russian. So, overeating? He had a half a fucking fish and maybe a bottle of vodka. Fucking man up.
But let's see, he's sleeping well. I mean, like, wouldn't you trade sleeping well for being a capitalist pig?
I sleep well and I'm a capitalist pig. I can have best of both worlds.
No, I mean, like, you are a capitalist pig.
Yes, absolutely I am.
And it feels good.
Oh, definitely.
I agree.
But this is communist Russia.
But what was wrong with those Russians that they thought that was bad?
They thought it was bad because they realized really early on, the early communists of Russia, Lenin even realized this. Oh, fuck, communism doesn't work.
Okay.
So they had to promote this kind of shit to their people, saying, like, you know what, it's good not to go to bed hungry, full. It's good to not eat so much.
When we look at this stuff, I mean, like, we always assume that's what it is, like, that they fucking... Like,
dude, he ate half a fish, and they're telling him not to overeat.
His vomit, green's, like, the appropriate color. But, like, what I don't understand, like, what if they actually did understand that we lived in a closed system, and that, like, the more you consume, the less there actually fucking is? Like, were Russians, like, seriously, like, what if that was actually what they thought? And we just misconstrue that shit.
Misconstrue it?
Yeah, you know, like, oh, they fucking knew it was, you know, they knew that capitalism was better, so they kept these people down, they took everything for themselves.
Well, either there's one of two scenarios. One, they knew that what they were doing was wrong, or two, they were so indoctrinated that they felt like, yes, this is how life should be.
No, there's three as well.
What's the third option?
Well, they're lazy, so they don't want to produce so much, so they say, well, we're going to be fucking, like, communists, not produce so much shit, everyone gets their fair share, like, we don't do all that fucking...
Oh, I'm sure that was the logic behind it, but the problem was millions of people starved and were dying in collective farming.
They couldn't grow fucking potatoes.
You'd think that potato would be the fucking easiest thing to fucking grow.
I'm going to try this summer. I'm going to prove them wrong.
Way to go, Phil. You're proving that communism wrong is like
That's
20
right.
years after the fact. Or like 30 years
I'll
after.
say 70 years, but like whatever.
Soviet Union fell.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nazis are...
I can't read this one.
Okay, the reason why this one's funny is just because it boils down to one thing. It's grammar, but it's fucking hilarious. But so this one is... First off, I love how they paint the Nazis as basically zombies, the way they look.
Why are they singing?
This is their, like, chant.
Oh,
Today, Germany is ours. Tomorrow, the world. They are reading a fucking, like... It looks like they're singing, you're right.
They're singing.
Our response to this is a USA...
okay, this is
USA.
Okay,
This is USA. But the Germans are saying, oh, yes, tomorrow, the world. Oh, yeah.
yeah?
But no, the comma is important. Oh, Yeah.
Oh.
It's not. Oh
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
not. No.
Yeah? Yeah, okay.
It's not. Oh yeah. It's
Right.
oh yeah. They're basically fucking agreeing to the Nazis saying, "Oh shit, is that true? Or are you guys gonna get the word?" The comma's important.
The comma is important. Yeah, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Can we do it, surfer dude? Oh. Yeah. No, this is Keanu Reeves. Dude.
I was gonna say Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves talking to Nazis.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
It's almost agreeing to it.
Yeah. Well, if it was Keanu Reeves, he might not even get it.
Okay, so this one, once again, it's the USSR trying to ignore their problems. Don't trust capitalism. So I just wanted to bring this one up only because the dude is offering him eggs and food.
Yeah.
And this is a starving country. Don't trust it.
And he's doing...
But he's got the bayonet surrounding what assuming is the Constitution.
He's doing the sideways like Heil Hitler.
It's not the side. He's brushing aside saying, we don't need your eggs. We don't need your
It's definitely Heil Hitler.
It's not Heil Hitler. Hitler hated communists.
Well, this guy obviously didn't hate Hitler.
Yeah. What I don't know what that says in the back. Viva...
It's Live Russia.
Live Russia.
Yeah. Are you sure this is a Russian... I mean, that looks like...
Almost every propaganda poster on this is Russian. Plus, look at the text.
Yeah, it's Russian.
It's bullshit language.
Backwards.
It's
fucking
making
R's.
up letters.
Why is R's backwards?
This is an autistic child. This is not a language.
Double N. Oh, okay, double N makes sense.
Okay.
Banana.
This is an oxymoron.
Every Canadian. No, do you see that
Every Canadian.
I've got to say this first.
From behind, too.
He's stroking the fucking cartridge. I mean, like, come on. Why not just grab him under the... Yeah, just grab his balls.
Okay, so the funny thing about this one, other than the picture, it's...
It's just the picture, Jed.
No, the phrase is funny, too. It's an oxymoron. This is not a hockey game. They're not fighting.
Yeah, okay. Oh, and no, it was just like...
This is Nazi Germany, for some reason writing in English. Actually, no, the reason why it's written in English is because Nazi Germany dropped these flyers off all over England. Gentlemen prefer blondes, but blondes don't like cripples. This was dropped off all across England because they were trying to basically say, surrender or be crippled.
Yeah. No, I get this one. And, but isn't there a lot of amputee porn out there?
There is.
I mean,
we were talking about porn earlier and who had the weirdest fetish, and I think I'm admitting to something here. That dude is really hot.
Yeah, you like that.
Fucking hell! Leg, huh? I just want to use his thigh as a fucking.
When one of your digits fall off, another one grows bigger. Jim.
I want his thigh to go into me. I want to stroke his nub.
I love this one.
This is from France. This is World War I.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give the full translation, but basically this translates to apologize to my cock, you drunken pope. I found a very funny thing is that France is like, like we have the eagle, and Nazi Germany was the hawk.
Yeah.
Fucking France's symbol is a chicken.
It's a chicken.
It's a rooster.
Well, a cock as a symbol is pretty fucking powerful.
It's a fucking chicken. So fucking...
See how he's grabbed her hair?
His.
Oh, that's a him.
That's a him.
Well, whatever. You grab someone's hair.
What is he drinking?
Involved,
The fuck is he drinking?
He ain't drinking nothing.
Yeah, that's a bottle in his hand.
He's probably pouring. I don't know what that
Anyways, apologize to my cock, you drunken pope.
Oh, it's the Pope.
That's not the Pope. No. He's got the Iron Cross. It's a German.
Oh, it's a German. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Germans suck. In yesteryear, not today. Today they're okay.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, they're not okay.
Volkswagen?
What? Volkswagen's a Hitlermobile.
I understand this, but the Germans are still in charge, right?
Well, yeah, they run Europe.
What do you know about Volkswagen?
What's wrong with Volkswagen?
You fucking don't know?
What?
You're an idiot.
What?
Volkswagen has deceived the world, basically, by saying that their cars get good gas mileage, and when you hook them up to emissions, basically their computers know that you hooked them up to emissions.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and so they run cleaner
No kidding.
just for that period of time until you unhook it, and then they go back to dirty running.
No, whoa,
They're-
fucking hell.
They're paying billions of dollars. You don't know this.
I did not know that, sorry.
Yeah, right. And there's a $1 billion lawsuit right now.
Anyways, I had a few more, but they're not coming up, so...
All right, I'd say segment over.
Oh, yeah, segment's over, but I learned a little bit about Volkswagen. We laughed at some Canadians. It was a good segment.
I definitely agree.
All right, stay tuned. We have more coming up right after this.